All right, well, good morning and welcome back, everybody. My name's Andrew, and you are watching us develop our pole barn house here in North Florida. As y'all can see, it's a pretty chilly morning this morning. So what I'm doing right now is waiting for a delivery of all my sheathing or plywood for the roof, along with a bunch of other very expensive stuff. So I've already got some boards set out. We're going to offload that. Contractor should be showing up shortly, and today's plan is to get all the poles up, rock in the bottom of the holes, and get everything ready for inspection so we can pour concrete around the poles. Also today, what I'm mainly going to be working on is all these big topsoil piles where we had to scrape the grass off of the pad so it wouldn't rot once concrete's on top. Sorry, my eyes are watering. And cause the slab to crack or settle. We had to scrape all that off yesterday. It rained all night long. It's going to be a heavy, nasty mess, but I need to get all that up and moved. And I decided I'm going to do something with it, not like I discussed in the last episode. Not going to use it for compost. I'm too worried about grass and weed seed being all in it and showing back up later, just giving me a fit in the garden. So we'll get all that moved after I get this wood offloaded to the contractor here, and we'll kind of have an all over the place episode, but it's going to be a lot of dirt work with a tractor. All right, so ultimately I made the decision, because I am concerned about all the grass in this dirt and weed seed, to just use it for some shooting backstop. So I'm out here at my food plot. That is my deer blind right there. And I come out yesterday on my rangefinder and marked off 100, 200, and 300 yards, and I'm just going to put some backstops right here. This is where I'll come shoot and sight in my rifle. So you can see I got little flags here. I'm going to build me up a small berm here. I couldn't get to 200 yards around this curve, too much trees in the way, so I've got a 200 yard flag over there. And then in the very back corner, way back there, is 300 yards. So I'm just going to start hauling this dirt in and building some backstops. And yes, I know this would be perfect to have a dump trailer. I'm about to beat ruts, kill grass, and make 100 trips burning a lot of diesel. So I know I'm going to get that in the comments. I don't really have a choice. I need to move this dirt, and I'm not about to ask the contractor to use his dump trailer. Plus, it's full of rocks anyways. So here we go. Let's haul some dirt. Well, all right. I never intended for this to turn into a dirt episode, but here it is. We have got all that dirt picked up, and it took hours, y'all. It really did. There must have been a couple dump truck loads there. It just didn't really look like it. Plus, I was running it way back in the field. We're about to go take a look at that and what I decided to do for today. So, since this episode runs so long, we'll just kind of make it a tractor episode, and we won't necessarily show y'all, whoa, what's going on over there. We'll save the house stuff for another episode. Plus, there's still a lot of work to do there to kind of make a complete video. So, still got a lot more dirt to move. I just got up the topsoil, but I still have a lot of clay and sand that was dumped out there in those tracks. There's divots and ruts everywhere, but I'm letting this dry out because it got really wet the last couple of days. So I think one of the next episodes is going to be me coming out here with a box blade. We'll really work on getting the whole yard smooth, filling in all the ruts, moving in all that dirt. Plus I need to haul some. I have holes around the tree to fill, holes down there to where I was dragging logs off I needed to fill. So quite a bit more dirt work to do. And I figured y'all probably won't complain with more tractor videos. So here we go, the first dirt mound and the smallest, because a close shot should be quite accurate. But right there is the deer blind. I have a nice table set up in there. I may show that right before we finish this video up. And this is probably where I'll do the majority of my siding in, and kind of where, you know, I'll just do my little 100-yard siding, which is a pretty common and typical range to do. Next place we're going to run to is across the field. I had to stagger it over there because of all these trees in the way to our 200-yard berm. Made it quite a bit bigger. You know, the further away you get, you got a better chance of missing. So let me show you that one. Then we'll get on way in the back corner over here for the 300-yard. So here is the 200-yard. Made it huge, really huge. No way on earth a bullet would ever go through that. And I made it really tall just in case. But I kind of box bladed me a flat spot right in here, and I'll have me a target, probably some steel targets and stuff set up right around here. And you can see, nice open shot up there to the deer blind. And the 300-yarders over here. Let's take a look at that. All right, so here we are at the 300-yard backstop. It is actually hard to tell, but it's about 6 foot tall, so just a little taller than me. Made it plenty deep. I know this will settle some, but I've got plenty of leftover dirt, and I'll show you all that. But I made a nice, big, wide backstop here. This will probably be the one that I use the most, just for, you know, sheer fun. And because it's the furthest one away, it'll be the hardest to do. So it'll be the most challenging. I'll probably set up a few steel targets here, and I may still build this bigger. But a few steel targets I think will be perfect. And to give you a look, that is 300 yards exactly. I used my rangefinder yesterday afternoon all the way up there to the deer blind. Alright, so I guess to wrap this video up, we'll show you what I have left. This is all topsoil that is just slap full of roots and grass. So if I still want to let this break down, I'm waiting to hear back some comments from y'all, you know, on the last video that I posted. If you think that this will break down, actually kill the grass and weed seed off that's in it, and I can mix some stuff with it now, like just let everything compost. You know, I'm talking a year or so. Otherwise, I think I may already have another plan for this. So I'll take what y'all say with a grain of salt. Don't be offended, because it just popped up in my head. I may already have another idea for this that I'll share a little bit later. So we wound up with a bucket full of rock left over. I told him just put it here. I hate dumping it on the ground. Eventually, yes, I'll be mowing in this area, but I didn't know where else to put it. This is what we had to put in the bottom of the post holes. So a little bit left. This will go perfect around the drip edge around my buildings. This is what I use to keep it from beating mud up onto the buildings. So we'll actually use some of this in the next tractor episode as well. So we'll do a little rocking, a little bit of dirt filling. See, I got divots and ruts and stuff everywhere out here. Like this, for example, beat you to death on the lawnmower. So I've got a lot of dirt smoothing and holes to patch. All right, well, thank y'all so much for watching. I know the beginning of the video started out as, hey, it was going to be a house/dirt episode, but I wound up doing so much tractor work, figured I'd record it, and I'll just split the house recording off that I did today, along with some more that I'll record tomorrow, and let y'all see that. And I don't know if this video is going to post after the housework or before, so it could get a little confusing. I'm finding myself in a predicament right now, and a good one. I'm starting to get so much content, I can't quite figure out how I want to post it, how I want to edit it, and how long I want to make these videos. So I'll get all that figured out. Hopefully you're enjoying the house build. Hopefully you enjoy the tractor work, and we will catch you on the next video.